This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Chelsea. Chelsea is a champion surfer, so she's accustomed to moving super fast, which is why she relies on super fast broadband brought to her through Flow's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her family sharing and surfing and saving each month. Combined, she bundles her Flow mobile, home phone, and TV services, so she can enjoy much more for much less, and so can you. Visit any Flow retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Thursday, April 7, and time for the Barbados Today Evening Update. Thanks for joining us. I am Fernella Wedderburn. The National Union of Public Workers is demanding urgent talks with the management of the Sanitation Service Authority on serious matters affecting workers. Acting Deputy General Secretary Wayne Waldron at a press conference this morning revealed that the SSA is currently operating with a minimum of 10 trucks per day when 45 are needed to provide reliable service to the country. He also claims that workers do not have the necessary resources to get the job done.
Secondly, the notion that more garbage is collected from outside entities is false, is a misconception. For example, an open back truck, because the garbage is not collected, can only carry half of a ton. A compactor on average, when we look at somewhere between 3 to 14 tons, a compactor on average carries 10 tons a day. That represents 20 trips to one open back truck. So you can see the economics there right away. That may show you that the compact trucks, based on their capacity, the tonnage, will carry much more garbage. So we need to clear that notion that more garbage is collected on the outside. And that, as to the question as to why you're opting to go that route rather than engage sanitation service authority staff. They also have open back trucks, nevertheless. The other thing is too that they are the competent authorities to remove garbage, and therefore to shift to that situation raises a lot of questions.
Our hands are clean, and the declaration from St. Lucie MP Dennis Kelman as details begin to emerge of Barbados' link to the Panama Papers leak. 34 companies from Barbados have been listed among the over 11 million documents leaked, although no names or addresses were called.
We have always been accused of attracting the wrong type of people, but over the years that small islands like Barbados and other countries have demonstrated that wherever they put regulations in place that we have followed. So I'm happy to hear that the Caribbean is not the place to look for these people now. Now you know where to look, and that Barbados is clean, and that we will continue to follow all the regulations. But I want to make the point that over the years I've always argued that it has more to do with market share than anything. And anytime a small developing country like Barbados appears to be developing faster than what others will want it to develop at, we find that we've always had a situation that they always accuse us of something that we are not doing. It is interesting that we never heard about certain names, but all of a sudden we now know where to look and where to find these hidden bank accounts, etc., and that they are not found in Barbados.
A 71-year-old St. James man will reappear in court on July 29 on a charge of causing death by dangerous driving. Winston MacArthur Blackett of Halls Road, Rockdondo, St. James, was granted $10,000 bail with one surety when he appeared in the Old Town Magistrates Court yesterday. The fatal accident occurred on March 13 this year on Upper Carlton Road, a section of the Ronald Map Highway. As a result, cyclist Ewan Noel died at the scene. Meantime, a male suspect remains on the police guard at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital following a police chase, which also left 4 officers nursing injuries. The incident occurred around 9:30 p.m. at Kendall St. John. Both vehicles ran off the road and were damaged. The suspect suffered a broken right leg, while the officers complained of various pains and lacerations about the body. Prime Minister Frondell Stewart was in a jovial mood last night as he hosted his final reception for the year for repeat visitors at his official residence. Also taking part in last night's event was the reigning World T20 Women's Champions. Stewart appeared particularly happy as he mingled with the players, stopping at times to pose for photographs and even receiving a lesson on how to do the now popular champion dance that has gone viral following Sunday's double win by the men and women teams in Kolkata, India.
By this time next year, the English should have recovered from what happened last Sunday. So, all's well that ends well.
In sports, West Indies off-spinner Sunil Narine is now free to play in international and domestic cricket events. The International Cricket Council today deemed his bowling action legal following remedial work and retest. He was reported during the third one-day international against Sri Lanka on November 7, 2015 in Pal Kelly and banned. The development comes as good news for his India Premier League side, Kolkata Knight Riders, which he helped to win 2 titles in 2012 and 2014. The IPL bowls off this weekend.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
The 50th anniversary of Independent Secretariat and the National Cultural Foundation proudly present the theatrical production From Bossa to Barrow and Beyond.
We are not slaves.
Saturday, April 16th at 6:30 p.m. at the historic Golden Grove Plantation. Come, be a witness to history.
Aye, Nanny Greg.
Enter the ritual. Feel the power.
This country will be independent. And if I have to wake up all the sleeping angels in heaven, so be it.
From Bossa to Barrow and Beyond. April 16th. Tickets $50 adults, $10 youth and children. Available at all NCF outlets and at ticketpal.com.
Regional news now. Grenada was jolted by a 5.7 magnitude earthquake this morning. However, there were no reports of injuries or damages. According to experts at the University of the West Indies Seismic Research Center at the St. Augustine campus, the quake occurred at 8:22 a.m. That was at 88 kilometers east of Carapuno, Venezuela, and 105 kilometers west of San Fernando, that's in Trinidad and Tobago. On the international scene, Belgian prosecutors released new footage of the key surviving suspect of the Brussels airport attack. The male is believed to be one of 4 men who targeted the airport and the metro station on March 22, killing 32 people. The footage shows the route he took after leaving the area and disappearing into a crowd. More in this report from the BBC.
The prosecutors simply announced that they wanted information about this third bomber, the escaped bomber, the so-called Hat Man. And they played a video, a very interesting video, which is available on their website, retracing some of his movements in the 2.5 hours after the bombs first went off in Brussels airport. They've reconstructed his movements via CCTV cameras that they clearly will have been studying for many, many days. And they show snippets of his journey by foot into the center of town. It was interesting that they say that he took off his white jacket as he walked into town. He was seen about an hour later by one CCTV camera. He wasn't running. He was in a shirt-sleeved shirt. And then the cameras lost him at 9:50 a.m. in the center of town. That was about 2.5 hours after the attack.
And that's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website, www.publicity.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good evening.